Hi, I wasn't going to make another video with my Hotpoint washing machine because I have quite a lot online already, but a lady asked me if it does a 90 boil wash or if it goes to 70. I looked in the book, it didn't say so, and as you can see on here as well, it doesn't really say. Let me focus that for you. Does not say at all. Now, I have found a 90 wash and I'm going to show you. So I'm going to thank that lady very much. Right, I will leave the door open for a minute to show you what I mean. And put this on, hang on. Right. Now the lady said put on program 3, which I haven't used very much of because I usually use fast wash 30, fast wash 60, mix wash, a few others which I've mentioned in my other video. Well, I'm putting on cotton standard 60 number 3. So I've done that. Now it's on for 3 hours and 35 minutes, which I don't need. So I'm going to, as a test, because the door is open, put it on the timer saver, press it once, it goes to 1 hour 42. Excuse me. Now I was told to press the temperature, so if you can just watch that, I'm pressing the temperature, you can see it go through the things quickly. No, there's the 90. Right, do it again. There's the 90 wash. Now we're saying 2 hours 45. I wonder if I press that again, if it cuts it again. I don't know yet. It's a test today. Right, so maybe it goes to 2 hours and 45 on a 90 wash. I've not done it yet because it's just an experiment today. Right, I'm going to put the machine off. And the child lock came on then, and it hasn't done that before because I hadn't really pressed it. Right, put this off again. I'm just finding this out now, that's why I'm posting it. Right, let's try again. Right, still in the memory. Right, that's fair enough. Right, we're on a normal wash. Where are we? Right, if I press this, which I'm not going to, just a test today, for more than 5 seconds, it should go to auto clean, which would be for 1 hour and 10. That's why I made the mistake before, and that's why the machine was very, very hot, and steam came out of the other one, which was a faulty machine. This is the replacement. I've kept the faulty one online so you can see the difference of the machine, because the other one had a very tinny sound when it was going round with a spin. Now I'm going to shut the machine. I'm going to knock it off. Pause. I'm going to knock it off and start this again. Right, I'm going to pickle here a second, so hang on. Because I have not selected what I want. So hang on. We're on 3 anyway. Can't do anything about this. That's the thing, when you're speaking on the phone, you're not concentrating on what you're doing. Now I think it's gone to auto clean, which I don't need. As you can see, that's gone off. So now I need to sort this out quick. How are we going to do this? I don't know. Hang on. as I said, everything's trial and error at the moment. I think I will put it to pump, I think. Yeah, if I put it to pump, and it'll have to do its thing before we get into a proper wash. Hopefully that'll be okay. Right. There's no water in there, so there's nothing to really pump out. So I don't know how else I can open the machine at the moment. Now we've gone back to normal now. So I'll do this for 16 minutes for it to do its thing. And then I'm going to set it up on program 3 on the standard 60. And then I'm going to restart it again so it goes to a 90 wash. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Right, we're on 10 minutes. I'm not going to be videoing this for long. I've never put this on the pump, actually with no water in it. As you can see, it's on the pump. Hope this doesn't mess up my machine, because it's got no water to pump out. But I'm doing a test, so I couldn't open the machine, so this is the next best thing that I could do. It's spinning anyway, so hopefully it'll be okay. Like I said, with the book it doesn't tell you everything, so basically you've got to try and find out all by yourself. So once this is done, I'll leave the door open. I'll set it up on program 3 to do a 90 wash, and we'll go from there. This is an 8K drum Hotpoint washing machine. The rest of my videos are online. And it's spinning now anyway, so hopefully it should be fine. The trouble when you're speaking on the phone, you're trying to explain everything, you do make mistakes. So I just hope I haven't messed my machine up. So you can see we're setting this on there. Which is that one. Spin and pump out now. Been using this machine fine, no problems on, like I said, the fast wash 60, fast wash 30, I've done the mix wash which is 15 minutes, refresh 9, shirts, I've done the wool, I've not done the delicates yet. I have done the cotton standard 20, but I've not done the cotton standard 40 or the cotton standard 60. There's no reason to use the anti-stain. And I have no reason to use the anti-allergen. And I don't really have many synthetics, so I can't see me using that one either. Like I said, the powder's already in there, so I'll leave that there. Then the comfort. There's a cracking machine. Everyone kept asking me about this boil wash all the time, and thank you very much. I've just about found it. Well, I have found it. It'd be easier if you just put a boil wash on there with a 90 on there or a 70 on there, and it gives you an option instead of looking for things that you can't always find. I wish they would do that, it would make things a little bit simpler for us, but they don't. You know, you've got all these other fancy things going on for like shoes, and well, I don't have that on my machines, I've seen it in others, like you have things for shoes and special things and whatever. I mean, put a 90 wash on there, 70 wash on there, and chuck some special stuff down as well. Simple enough to do. Because they're trying to make you use what well, you know, I'm trying to make you use lower settings basically, and the higher settings. start this again in a few minutes and hopefully everything will be fine. A little bit of water went in anyway, not much. I'm going to make a few mistakes to get it right, didn't you? So we'll learn. And you know, just spinning on, didn't have chances of the one out. 1400 spinning on. So normal at the moment. I didn't actually choose a set and I actually pressed it to show you what I was trying to do that I had done before, and I left the door open. Like I said, I pressed the timer saver for 5 seconds. Every time you do that, you must never have any clothes in the washing machine because it cleans the machine for you without clothes, and you basically put washing powder in. But basically I would be always using soda crystals. I do that about once a month. But I've not done that yet because the machine's only a few weeks old. I don't need to use the child lock. My son's 29, so I don't need to use that. I only press this once when I need to cut the wash in half, basically for the time. I don't need the washing machine on for like 2-3 hours at a time. Just over an hour and a bit is fine. I'm understanding my machine, a simple thing to do, it's not easy to understand, it's just as you're giving some anti-wash. And it's been bugging me for quite a while now. I just wish they would have said it in the book, it would have been a lot simpler. You know, so I have to keep posting videos. We don't have to post them, but it's handy to post them, but other people can see that if they want to buy this machine or something like this machine. I got some very helpful comments on the machine, so thank you very much. And thank you to that lady. She actually said about the 413 and about the 1970 wash, so thank you very much on that. I will hopefully put that on now once this is finished. Made a bit of a mistake here. So I'm trying to rectify it quickly. I'll go through a full cycle of a wash, which I don't need to do because I need to do it on a, like I said, 70 or 90 body wash. Now I don't usually use a 90 wash or 70 wash. I've never really used them for years, but I'm only doing this as a test today. If I like it, obviously I'll use it in the future. Because as far as I'm concerned, my bedding, my towel, my cat stuff, they wash perfectly fine. On fast wash 60, I also put it on intensive wash. Oh, I put on the cotton standard 60, which I have really done before, so I'm always using other washes, which I'm pretty happy with. Start this again. I'm going to get the program right with the door open this time and not mess it up. Messed it up because I was trying to concentrate on what I was saying and look at the machine at the same time. That's why I got myself in this pickle. Now I'm going to cut all this from the video, but I'll see the point because we all make mistakes, so I'm showing you. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's what it's all about. We're not perfect, are we, when we post stuff? So I may just show you the mistake and I'll try to rectify it as quickly as possible. And I shall do a bit of a click now and then I can start the machine up properly this time. Can't believe I've done that. Oh well, it's gone to 2 now. It does that sometimes. So I was going to put a wash on today anyway, and I wasn't going to do any more videos, but because I had a nice comment about finding the 90 wash, I thought I'd have a look. I found it, So I thought, yeah, I'll post it. So finally we found it. Like I said, with this little symbol here as well, that is also to select these. I'll show you that in a minute. Then the machine usually picks its own programs. It all depends what you want. So say it was on a certain program now, it was on normal. I didn't want it on normal. I'll put it on intensive or delicate, depending on what I fancy putting it on. So I'll let this finish, I'll show you this, and then we'll set up the wash. Well, I haven't messed up the machine, it's done its thing anyway, because it has got no water to pump out. There we go, it does its click, it's finished, thankfully. I haven't messed anything up here then. Great. Brilliant. Nice one. Right. Okay. Now, I'm leaving the door open this time till I'm ready. Now, see if it'll show. No, I can't show you until the washing machine is actually shut. It won't let me do it. But basically, whatever program you pick, all depending if it lets you, you can press this, and it'll pick intensive, normal or delicate. You'll have to just sort that out yourself, I'm afraid. Right, I'm going to go back to number 3. Start again. And as the lady said, program 3, cotton standard 60. Now it's just gone to 3 hours and 35 minutes. It's on a normal wash. If I can do it now. Yes, I can. I can do it when it's open. It's fine. You can see the machine's open. I can do it. Right, just to give you an example, I was trying to show you. So say I wanted that on number 3, cotton standard 60. Forget the 90 a minute. Then I could either pick intensive, delicate, or normal. So I'm going to go to normal. I'll show you again. Intensive, delicate, or normal. Sticking on normal. Now that's what you can do for most of these washes. And I've also done it, I think, I can't remember if I've done it on the refresh line. I don't think it does that. I'll test that now, show you. Number 7, refresh 9. Number 7, that would be for 9 minutes, obviously. I don't know if I can do it on there, does it? I'm not sure. No, it doesn't. It's only for normal. As you can see, only normal. On the refresh 9 is only on for 9 minutes. Right, we're going to go back to number 3. Okay. Now it's just showed us 60. But we're going to go find that 90. Okay. Temperature, holding it. Letting go, holding it again. So you can see there's other options there. So you have to press it through, and then you have to let it go and then press it again. And on the next bit you find the 90 and the 70. So I played in hide and seek in it with this washing machine. You should actually put it on there. 70. 30 wash, 20 wash, then we're off. Let's do it again, then we find the 90 wash, then we find the 70 wash, 3 hours 35 it would be on, but then I would press that once half the time. So I'm going to press it again. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20 wash. And it's off. I forget about that now. I wouldn't have looked for anything else. So I press it again. There's my 90 wash. 70. And then we go back. So do this one more time. So temperature, we're going to show you one more time. It's a 60 wash, which are on cotton standard 60 now, which is number 3. Or I can switch it to 50, a 40, a 30, a 20, then it's off. Then I forget about that then, because it's all the options that are showing on here. Then it goes to off. So I'm going to forget about that now, because I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have thought about pressing it anymore, unless I needed to. So I'm going to press it again. It says off, so I forget about it, but I go again and then I find the 90. I did not use that, and the 70. So I'm going to go through the whole process again. There's a 90 wash. I'm going to do that spin. Now it's on normal. I've got options to do intensive. I don't need it. Don't need a delicate because it's cottons. Normal. It's flashing for me to go. I'm on that. I'm on my 90. Machine's going on. Now it's on for 3 hours. I don't want it on for 3 hours. Double check temperature. It's on 90. I don't want it on for 3 hours. Press it once. Hopefully it works this time. Right, well it's gone to 245. Right, if I had it on the temperature 90, which it's on, it would have been on for 3 hours. But I've only pressed the timer saver and it's on for 2 hours 45. Now I don't need my things to be washing for that amount of time, but we're going to do it today. I'm not going to take all of this because you can see it's just a washing machine. You know what it does. You've seen, I've posted online, it's spinning, the cotton cycles, I've gone through everything. So that's what I'm going to do today, is put it on and do it for 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's why I'm always happy to use these washers and maybe the cotton standard 60, which is still just as good for the towels, the bedding and my cat stuff. And if it was on a 60 wash, which I think is fine anyway, because that's pretty hot enough. Obviously it's not hot enough for some people, because whether they like the 90 or the 70, I get that. But I'm happy with it. Then I would have pressed then my timer saver, and I would have taken me down to 1 hour and something like it did before. But today we're doing it for this amount of time. So as you see, 90 wash, we've got it. We do find it on the temperature, and we've got that spin. So, and it's on normal, so knocking on. I think it takes a lot of electric and a lot of time, and if the clothes aren't that really dirty, I don't see the point of using or having the washing machine on for 2 hours and 45 minutes unless it's really needed. So at least you've got the option there, and I'm glad I found it, thanks to that lady. Whoever you are, thank you. I will be using this one now and again when I really need to wash things. I really need a good body wash. But I just got normal stuff in there today, like dressing gown, towels, bits and pieces. So they're not gonna, they will be alright. They're gonna be fine on the body wash, and they'll be alright. So that's fine. Well, I don't need to post the whole machine. That's the most important thing I wanted to say. I found it, and see if this is helpful to anybody else. Like I said, this is a Hotpoint washing machine. see it's Hotpoint washing machine. I put the light on because it's a bit dark in here at the minute. It says got dressing gown in there, towels. So it'll be fine on an empty wash. They're not really fresh, they just need freshening up. They would have been fine on fast wash 60 today. And that would have been like an hour and something time to go on. But I wanted to try the 90 because everyone's been keeping on about it. And there's the 90 wash. Hopefully have found it. On that spin, I can change the spins still. But we'll go to that one. It's on normal. I tried my best to explain the best I can, so hopefully it's helpful. I don't know what else I can say basically. So basically we've covered everything on this machine, it's basically online. Like I said, I didn't want it on for that long, but you know, it's a 90 wash, it's going to be that amount of time. It's fair enough. As you can see earlier on I messed it up because I was trying to experiment and it was going fine, then I shut the door and all went into a great pickle. So thankfully I put the pump on and it done its thing. Not much water in there, but the machine was okay and we were able to start the cycle off properly. So there we go. So I know now that I have to, I'm not doing it now. That's the 90 wash there, but I know if I press that a few times I will actually go through the 20 wash, the 40 wash, the 60. It'll show up a 50 that doesn't show up here. It doesn't show a 50 here, but it does show a 50 on the temperature. Shows then 70 and it shows the 90. So when you go through this, as I said, you keep pressing it through from the 20, the 30, the 40. There was a 50. It doesn't show on the board here, but there is a 50 there. Then it goes like off, and then you forget about it. As I say, you press it again, you find a 90. So it's basically hidden in the cheek, actually. You know, look at all these tidy washes. They could put like in that. There's room to put a 90 wash here and a 70 wash and put like a boil wash. They've got everything else going on. Because it's hide and seek with the machine. Doesn't show in the book. Doesn't show here. So I would have had this machine and never used it because I wouldn't have known. I might have found it eventually because you just always messing with machines and trying to have a look. But I haven't posted this online. I didn't have the comments that I've received. I've had some fantastic comments, thank you. I wouldn't have found it. So there we go. It's on 2 hours and 41 minutes. I like that, found a 90. Pleased with that, thank you. Right, and we're done. So it's just going to do its thing now. And if you want to check out my other videos, doing the 1400 spin, doing other washes, you know, they're online. If you want me to do anything else, well, there's not much as I can do, but I will have a go and go from there. I mean, somebody wanted me to start the machine off putting the powder in. I've done all that, gone through most of the cycles, tried to explain. I mean, I've already had this machine for a month, I think, so. And as I said, it's all trial and error, and if you don't do these things, you don't know. Right, we're on 2 hours and 40 now, so I shall let you know how it all pans out. Once it's all finished, I will leave a comment on this video and to say what it was like. So thanks for bearing with me with this video, as it's a bit of a test again today. So as I said, happy weekend all, and thanks for viewing my other videos, and thanks again also if you view this, and thank you very much to that lady. I'm over the moon. I keep pressing that now. 90 wash. Thank you. Okay, bye. Hi, thanks for viewing my videos, it's much appreciated. If you'd like to leave any comments, please make sure you post them below and I will get back to you. Thank you very much. Bye.